So, guys, hello and welcome everyone to yet another episode of SBTS Story Behind the Story. And today we have our guest author Martin with us. Thank you so much, Martin, for joining us for the interview. And we look forward to a good session with you. So, my first question is here. Okay, Martin, so tell me what inspired you or gave you the thought of writing when you started writing for the first time?
When I was writing for the first time, it was during the class 8. When I was in 8th standard, I was writing my diary, not exactly a dear diary, but personal diary. I used to write personal diary for my own satisfaction. I keep on writing many things like poem, quotes. They are all scripts at the very beginning, but when I reached the degree level, I write the book story season land. I narrated to my English lecturer, and she suggested me that my storyline can become a book, but I doubted myself. So I had a little bit interaction with my lecturer, and she motivated me to write the Tale of Season Land. And when I started completing, when I completed writing the Tale of Season, I showed it to my best friend, and he told me, "Hey, buddy, your book, it's good, but too short." So I add up some chapters. At first, I started writing about the four prominent seasons: summer, autumn, winter, and spring. But later on, I added additional chapters till chapter 7. The chapter 4, the chapter 4 is basically about the four seasons, how they come into existence, like their origin of the seasons, personified as demigods, and because of their existence, we come to know about the seasons. In that way, I portray my story, and chapter 5, 6, 7 opens a war, a blood war, a blood relation, or war between a blood relation for the kingdom of season land, or kingdom of season land, and that leads to the time collide. The time collide is basically deal with science and magic. Magic is related to season land, and because of the indifference of multiple timelines, it causes time collide, and it will be covered in my next part of the story, the time collide. It's the world of supernaturals, time collide volume 2. So basically, it's the storyline about it. The season land is just an introduction of how the story will go. The second part of my story, the time collide, uh, will be the extension of the story. The volume 3 of my story versus the Queen era will be the main plot of the story, and the part 4 of my story will be the ending part of the old era and the starting of new era, when the part 5 of the story will completely change the whole scenario, because a new character will come up. That character itself has the power to shapeshift. It can transform into any human being or any supernaturals. And with his involvement, the whole scenario changed, because he can shapeshift, and there will be a lot of trust issues. We can't trust a friend nor a family, because the shapeshifter has the ability not only to change our full appearance, but he can also get a full access of our memory, and that's make him indestructible. Uh, Indestructible, and there won't be the old era of the superheroes who will who knows his secrets are all dead. The old superheroes were all dead, or trying to protect, trying to end on that new character, the new supervillain. But he's smart enough to fake his own death and escape the scene. He is disguised as one of the strongest timekeeper of this era, who can manipulate the time, who can control the entire timeline of the entire timeline of the entire multiverse. Because of his involvement, the omniverse is in danger, the multiverse is in danger. And because of that, the Martinverse come into the picture. And the Martinverse will set up the entire link. But the Sandy won't end from here. The Sandy involvement will branch out multiple realities, like in the movies, Parallel Universe and all. It will be a total chaos, and it's next to impossible to stop that supervillain. And my entire storyline, the world of supernaturals, is totally based on that storyline.
Okay, it's interesting. So, like you told that you first started in 8th standard and it was like a diary, like you started writing in
It's
a diary.
my personal diary.
Yeah. Okay. So right now, if I ask you, what all forms of writing do you do? Like poems, stories, or what else?
I write poems, but I mostly focus on writing short stories and novels.
Okay. Okay. So, from how many years have you been writing?
From 8th standard till now.
Which is like how many years?
We can calculate around 10 plus.
Okay, 10 plus.
Or 20 plus.
Okay, so it looks like we both started writing in the same year, because even I started writing in 8th standard. And now I also feel like we both might be of the same age as well.
Actually, I'm 26, turning to be 27 this November.
Sorry?
26 years, turning to be 27 this November.
Oh, okay. Cool. How would you like to describe your journey as a writer till now? Like, how has it been for you?
It's a little bit challenging, because when I started writing my book, The Tale of Season, I've been rejected 7 times from traditional publishing. I was brokenhearted. At some point of time, I thought I was never good enough to write a story. And at that time, my friend told me that write what you believe, or write what you believe, and write what makes you happy. At that time, I didn't understand these things he said to me, because I was angry at the time. I was frustrated. I thought that I'm completely hopeless, good for nothing. But my friend never give up on me. Whenever I feel like I'm down, he was there. You always told me that you are good. That's why you can write things that I can't write. I can be your, if you are down, I can be your voice. I can be your strength. In that way, he used to motivate me. Because of him, I was able to write my Tale of Season Land. And the Tale of Season Land is most inspired because of able to write this Tale of Season Land because of these 2 persons. One my mentor, one my best friend. And I want to dedicate this book to my best friend and my mentor, who supported me in my struggles, in times of downs, in times of my ups and downs. That's what I want to say about my journey.
That's really cool. You have a good best friend. That's nice.
Yeah.
Like, for your current book, what do you think? What age group of readers do you aim at, or what do you think? What age group of readers will read the book?
Around 14 years and above can read, because I wrote the book in a simple way that everyone can understand. From 14 years and above, anyone can understand. It's totally a simple English that one can relate with. The Tale of Season Land is not just a book that one must read and forget. The Tale of Season Land also teaches something. Teaches us about the importance of love, sacrifice, and the value of promise. These 3 things I focus on the Tale of Season Land. while writing this book: promise, sacrifice, and love.
That's good. That's great. In your writing journey, like when you started and when you went forward with your writing, did you ever receive any backlash or criticism from your family or from your friends? Like you have told me about your best friend that he always supported you and motivated you, but still ever received any kind of backlash or criticism from anyone?
Yeah, he was my sister. My sister, always criticized me for what I'm doing. Instead, uh, he uh, he uh, he told me that writing cannot be a passion. Writing cannot lead you in anything. By writing a book, you can earn a few bucks, but not but it doesn't work every time. So, uh, if you are planning to choose writing as your career, you are total failure. That was the word he used to told me back then until now. But it was my dream. I love writing, and I can't stop writing. That's why I've been writing till now.
Okay, so like your sister told you that it can't be a profession, it can be a passion, but it can't be your profession. So what do you think as of now, that you want to pursue writing as your full-time profession, or it still remains your passion, say like after 5 years or 10 years?
Now I wanna continue my journey as a writer, because that's the only thing I know. What I think I write, even though it's useless or it can be edited, I used to write. I used to correct it. That's what a part of a writer do. Start from a script to a beautiful book. That's what I believe to become a writer.
So I guess
So I feel like continuing it instead of dropping it.
that's good. So right now, the one who is asking you the question and you, who are the one answering, both are like-minded, because even I've chosen writing as a profession, like full-time thing, and even I don't think I can do anything else, even 5 years or 10 years or 20 years, whatever you can say. So two like-minded people talking right now. It's not just an
Yeah,
interview, guys. It's just a casual conversation between two writers who have who are looking
like
forward
a
to
friendly
pursue.
conversation.
Yeah, exactly. It's not an interview, guys. Chill. It's a casual, friendly conversation. That's good. But I also see this as a beautiful brother and sister relationship, because that's how it goes. That's how things go. She is like partially correct, because if you look at the writing market in India, it's like it's not yet grown that much that we can earn thousands and thousands right from the first release itself. But yeah, if we go on continuing in it, we can earn whatever we deserve, right? So yeah, how did it feel when you first publish your poem or a story or a short story, whenever it was the first time that you published?
When I publish my book, not exactly a book, as a co-author, I don't feel much. But when it comes to my solo book, my first book was Dear Diary. Basically, it's like reading a personal diary. I was speechless holding the book in my hand because it was my first book. Uh, you can even imagine how it feels like to hold our first book in our hand. So my excitement level was at the top. I was like sharing my friends, sharing my parents, sharing my sister. My first book, my first book. Check out my first book. You can read it. You can read it. I was just roaming here and there and sharing my book to everyone. That's the kind of excitement I was feeling when I published my first book, The Dear Diary.
That's awesome.
And
So,
when it comes
yeah.
to the second book, uh, it's normal. My excitement level was uh, normal. But apart from that, the Tale of Season Land got I have close what to say connection with my book, The Tale of Season, because it was my first storybook that I want to share the world with some meaning that example or a meaning that they can live up to. They can just uh, use it in their day-to-day life. The Tale of Season, basically they're fictional characters, but the character itself teaches us different things that we should apply in our daily life, and that's why I personally feel like I'm emotionally connected with my second book, The Tale of Season Land.
That's cool. So, in which year did you like first publish your book?
This year,
Sorry, this year.
this year, yes.
Oh, so okay. So, like, how
Both the
many
book in
books?
this year,
Oh, okay, both the books in this year. Oh, great, great, great,
yes.
great. Congratulations. All right.
Next year, I'm planning to publish the part two of the Rule of Supernaturals, The Time Collide,
Okay. So, can
part
we
two.
expect another session with us for the sequel of the book?
Sure, anytime.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay, tell me, when and how do you prefer writing? Like, is it in a particular mood or particular time that you prefer writing, or any time or any mood?
I used to write in the evening before meal. I started every day. I started with a short para, and I stopped writing next day when evening comes. I continue with that second para. In one day, I don't write the whole chapter. I started with short paras only. It fresh my mind because when I used to write a lot, uh, my head spin, and I couldn't think a single word. That's why short para.
Yeah, that's I guess one of the disadvantages of writing continuously, because then you can think of
Yeah.
more. Which part of this current book that you found the hardest and which was the easiest to write?
Hardest
Yeah.
because when I go recalling my journey of writing, I can assume that the Tale of Season Land is the hardest one because uh, Dear Diary, uh, I've I've got a chance to publish easily. The Ink of Knowledge publication published my book with free, but to get the author's copy with a small discount. But the Tale of Season Land, I've I've been rejected 7 times from multiple traditional publishers. Uh, I scroll Instagram, or find out their contacts on Google, try to contact them. But after hearing my concept, they totally rejected it, uh, saying that it's totally childish. But I never quit because season line is emotionally connected with me, just like I've mentioned earlier. So the hardest part of writing till now I can consider is the Tale of Season Land.
Okay, no, but like about the current book, World of Supernatural. So, which part or which story did you find the hardest to write, and which was the easiest part of the book to write?
Hardest part.
Yeah.
When I changed this scenario from the four prominent seasons to a normal human being, a soldier, a general, an introduction of a character called Elizabeth, a female character. It was the hardest part. It took me complete 7 days to complete the storyline of Elizabeth uh, and that main character. Elizabeth is the kind of character who is who is noble enough. No matter what she does, but she will always defend the right, even if there is consequences of breaking the rules. She will break the rules, but he will do the right thing. That's the kind of character I've built for Elizabeth. It's totally different and noble character that everyone can relate it with when it comes to an old era.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone would be able to relate to the character, and everyone would be able to relate to the book as well, and everyone would love to
Yeah.
read the book as well. I'm sure. Since you have published two books in the same year, that is this year, right? So, how long does it take you, or did it take you to complete the, like, to usually complete a book, or how long did it take you to complete this one?
Uh, Overall, or just writing and publishing process.
Just writing. Like, how long did it take you to complete the manuscript or the script of the book that you were writing?
Probably 2 to 3 months. From
Okay.
last year, I've been continuing my writing journey. So probably 2 to 3 months. I take to finish my manuscript, and then waiting for some few months because I doubted myself. Am I just the same old pattern? Am I good enough to publish this book, the Dear Diary, or should I wait another year? That kind of doubt we all have when we first try to publish our book. So when it comes to manuscript, it only takes 2 to 3 months, but the whole publishing process 14 to 15 days. Within 14 to 15 days, they completed and send our book to our respective location.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay. So, like, you have mentioned earlier that you are writing since 10 years now, and this is the year you published two books. So previously, like, you used to write and like, just be it in your diary or your notebook or Instagram, or like, how was the process before?
Basically, I used to maintain on one notebook and one diary. Uh, Diary for my personal thoughts and notebook for writing poems and quotes. Yeah, I used to write. I used to upload on Instagram, but my Instagram account was hacked by some of the expert hackers, I must say. So his account, Martin Storyverse, is a new account. My old account, uh, uh, my old account got lots of followers, 10K and above. And sometimes I missed that account because I have lots of writing collection in that account, and with a blink of an eye, my collections are lost. That's why I miss my old account.
So, Martin, tell me, while you were writing this book, was there any alternative idea, story, or thought that you wanted to write on, or was this the idea from the very beginning that you want to write a book on this particular story?
Yeah, so at first, as I was writing the book Switzerland, and later on, I started thinking, what if I combine multiple stories uh, to form one common conclusion, and that's why and that's the reason the time collide come into my mind. I've completed the collide storyline, but but now I'm working on volume 3 and 4. I aim to create a storyverse, my own storyverse, with lots of supernaturals, with superpowers and heroes. Just like reading the comics, because I'm a comic lover till now. I used
Oh.
to read lots of comics.
So, can you name your favorite comics? Like, which one do you find like fun? What comics were fun for you to read?
I mostly read Marvels and DC comics.
Okay.
So, do you read any comics?
Sorry.
Do you read any comics?
No, sir. Actually, you would be surprised if you know that I'm not like a very much kind of a reader. I like to write more and read very less. I hear songs mostly, and I don't read much. I just write much. That's all. So, Martin, lastly, I would like you to ask, what message do you want to give your readers through this book?
Uh, from this book मैं कहना चाहती हूँ कि ये बहुत different different concept है मौसम, I guess मौसम season, right? define करने की सोचा था मैंने इसलिए मैं the tale of season लिखा. So guys, you can just read read my book and give your opinion, give your opinion how you feel about my book or kitab.
Is this Nagamis?
Hindi.
Nagamis. I want a Nagamis.
Oh, you want Nagamis?
Yeah, I want you to speak Nagamis for this particular question.
Moi ko to moi like book the tale of the tale of season land of moi different concept use to define the origins of season. So Sadikan, my like friends circle Sadikan itu book the fictional character hino but আমি খান নিজৰ লাইফ ৰিলেট কৰিব পাৰে এইটো কাৰণে মই সাজেষ্ট কৰা তো একবাৰ মই লগা কিতাপ পঢ়ি চাবি তই খান নিজৰ জানিব কি লগা ষ্টৰি লিখিছে মই কি নিমিলে লিখিছে. So please do one thing, ebook no hele to paperback puri sapi to kan chani ko like moi jani moi ka friend circle to beshi puri share moi ka kitab kan do itu karni moi ke team kore thake next part kin ga hobo next part kiti aibo moi ke text kore thake hoile bi other friends can ini moi ka post ai kina kiba na kore kan do moi request kore se puri sapi itu karni itu puri se koile to storyline jani ko so thank you.
Okay, Martin. So tell me, what would you like? How would you say thank you so much in Nagamis? Teach me some.
I don't know.
Like just thank you.
Sometimes we say thanks or thank you, or else we say in Hindi dhanyavad.
Oh yeah, dhanyavad is like, of course, like I know because I know Hindi. But like, okay, so what is it that you say when you greet someone? Like, like a thank you or something, some greeting in Nagamis.
We probably use in English language while saying thank you.
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything in mind. Okay, then not related to this topic, but basics that everyone use in Nagamis.
Sure.
So shall I start?
Yeah, works. Just a couple of lines. That's all. Not much.
So itu tin gini gase. So laga tin gini gase. It means how was your day?
Okay, tin gini gase, right?
Gini gase, yes.
Okay. And
so how was your day? Or translation
okay.
to how was your day?
Okay. And anything else? No, just anything else.
So, for example, when we meet a friend and while departing, we say bye bye na. So,
yeah.
Chai thaki bude.
Sorry, go slow.
For example, when we meet a friend, and after departing, we say bye bye. In Nagamis, we say chai takibote.
Chai takibote.
Takibote.
Okay.
So it is bye bye.
Okay. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this interview. If you are watching till this time, also thank you so much. And more authors will be joining us. Martin himself will be joining us for the sequel, right? So, yeah. So more authors will be joining us, and more interviews to come. And as we say in Nagamis, chai takibote, right?
Takibote.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
You're getting it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks. Okay. So thank you so much to everyone as well. Keep watching and just be with us. Thank you.
Chai takibote. Bye bye.